Hello everybody, how are we doing? My name is Cole Martins. Thank you guys for watching Giraffe Sports. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the WWE. This coming Sunday is Battleground, and I'm going to do the preview show for that, talking about all the matches that are going to be coming up this Sunday. Let's get right to it, as we'll start off with the kickoff show match between Carmen and Naomi. If you don't know the history between these two girls, they were both part of the Funkadactyls group. And the last couple of months, these two have been arguing a little bit because Naomi has been the better wrestler than Cameron has been, as she actually had a chance for the Women's Divas Championship a couple of weeks ago, and Cameron was not happy about that, and she was actually excited that she lost the match to Paige. And you see, ever since that little thing right there, they've been losing focus on each other. And a couple of weeks ago, they finally got in a fight, and that was what started this match this Sunday at Battleground. So I expect that to be a pretty interesting kickoff show between two girls who used to be pretty good friends and now are arch rivals. In this one, if I had to make a choice on who's going to win this one, I am going to say Naomi. She is the better fighter, I do believe. She will probably win this one, and if she doesn't, I could see the rivalry going on a little longer. But I do see this rivalry ending pretty quickly and Naomi getting the win. Now we're going to do the actual main part of the pay-per-view, as according to what the website said, this is going to be the first match of the pay-per-view. It's going to be the Battleground Battle Royal. 22 men will be in the ring at once, all fighting for a chance to win the Intercontinental Championship. After Bad News Barrett got hurt a couple of weeks ago, he had to vacate his championship, and he will actually be there Sunday to give the championship to the winner of the match, which, you know, something's probably going to happen when he does give that title to him. I'm expecting a bullhammer. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I'm seeing. But let me tell you who's going to be in this match right now. In the Battle Royal, we'll have Cesaro, who was the winner of WrestleMania's Andre the Giant Battle Royal, so he's a pretty good favorite coming in this match. Also in this match, Kofi Kingston, who does some pretty sweet stuff in this match. If you have not watched any of the Royal Rumbles or Battle Royals he's been lately, he's going to do something crazy. You know he will in this match, so keep an eye out for that one if you watch this. The Great Khali, Rob Van Dam, the show-off Doc Ziggler, Big E, Ryback, Curtis Axel, Alberto Del Rio, Bo Dallas, Sheamus, Fandango, Sin Cara, Zack Ryder, The Miz, Diego, R-Truth, Xavier Woods, Heath Slater, and Titus O'Neil will be in this match. So if I had to choose my favorites in this one, of course Cesaro is one of them, because he did win the Andre the Giant Battle Royal at WrestleMania. Also, if I had some other favorites, maybe Dolph Ziggler. He's been pretty popular lately. Maybe he can get in there, maybe get a chance to get a title for the first time in a very, very long time. And even Bo Dallas, possibly. Bo Dallas, 15 in Bo record right now. Right now 0-2 in Battle Royals, but in single matches he has been undefeated, so maybe he'll get a chance to get his first championship of his career. Hey, maybe Sheamus as well, as he might hold the United States Champion and the Intercontinental Championship at the same time. But if I have to make a decision on this one, I do believe Cesaro is going to win this. I feel like a Paul Heyman guy has to have a championship pretty soon here, and I do see Cesaro taking this, even though he's been have a three-match losing streak these last couple of weeks. I do see him taking this one and becoming your new Intercontinental Championship. Then we head to our next match, which is also for a championship, the WWE Tag Team Championships, as a very, very good rivalry here, as the Usos will take on the Wyatts, Luke and Eric. These guys have been in a huge rivalry ever since after WrestleMania, when the Usos tried to help John Cena against the Wyatt family. And these two have been fighting it off ever since then. There's been some amazing matches between these two. This match and Battleground will actually be a 2 out of 3 falls match. So to win this match, you got to win it 2 times to win the WWE Tag Team Championship. I do believe this is going to be a very, very great match. I believe it'll probably be one of the best matches of the night, like last pay-per-view, where this match was very, very well. But in this one, I actually see the Wyatts taking the titles from the Usos. Last pay-per-view, they did lose to the Usos in a championship match, but I believe this time the Wyatts have a little more revenge after a little sneak attack on Monday night this week. They kind of beat them up a little bit, maybe try to scare them, and I believe it's gonna affect them coming into Sunday here, and I do believe it's a time for the Wyatts to get the titles in that group. Now we head to our next match, as we have the Divas Championship, as the former Women's Divas Champion, Paige, who lost to the Women's Divas Champion right now, AJ Lee, who came back 3 weeks ago, and took the title away just like Paige did after WrestleMania. Now they're going to have a rematch here at Battleground, and they apparently say they're besties now, or whatever they want to call it, and they're good friends. We're going to find out how good of friends they are this Sunday. I just think it's kind of BS completely between these two. But I do believe this will be a pretty interesting match. We know Paige can reverse the Black Widow. We've seen her do it in her first match. I want to see if she can do it again, but I believe she is not going to do it. I believe AJ Lee is just the better fighter in this one. I feel like more people want AJ Lee to win this fight anyways, and I do believe AJ Lee is going to win this match. How? Maybe the Black Widow, I don't know. I could see Paige reversing the Black Widow once possibly in this match, but I believe she might lock in a second time and get the win. But I'm going to go with AJ Lee in this one. Then our next match, Battle of the Countries, as Jack Swagger, representing the United States, will take on Rusev, representing Russia. As we've seen ever since Rusev has came into the WWE, him and Nevi, I can't remember her name right now, but Layla, there we go, thank you, I remember that now. Those two have been pretty much talking crap about the United States and that horrible country. We don't know what they're talking about yet, and Putin is the greatest leader of all time. Finally, Zeb Coulter and Jack Swagger just got sick of it, and now are standing up for the United States and giving a challenge to Rusev. As if you watch Raw this Monday, Rusev actually got hurt pretty bad as Jack Swagger got him in the ankle lock, or Patriot lock for him actually, and actually hurt his leg. So that is something we have not seen from Rusev yet here in the WWE. So I'm expecting this to be a very, very good match as well. I don't know. It's a hard decision to see, thinking of who's going to win this match. For some reason, I do believe Rusev is going to win this one. I feel like he needs to get built up a little more in the WWE, and I feel like him being Jack Swagger would be a big boost to him. So I'm going to see Rusev winning this one, and sadly getting the win for Russia over the United States. And then we're going to head to our next match, as Y2J, Chris Jericho, will take on the evil-looking, the twisted Bray Wyatt. And now, if you haven't watched Raw the last couple weeks, Jericho made his return 3 weeks ago. Glad to come back, and ever since he has came back, the Wyatts have done something to him and hurt him and beat him up somehow. And finally, this Monday night on Raw, the Wyatts accepted Chris Jericho's challenge to fight him at Battleground. And I believe this is going to be a great match. These two are going to go at it, I believe. But I have to go with Bray Wyatt in this one. Bray Wyatt just seems way too powerful for Chris Jericho. Yeah, Chris Jericho is coming back. Maybe they're trying to make people think he might get some momentum because of him coming back. But Bray Wyatt, he's just too good. And I feel like the Wyatt family will get involved in this somehow to help Bray Wyatt if he does get in any trouble. So I believe Bray Wyatt is going to get the win here over Chris Jericho. Then we head to our co-main event, and a match I've been looking forward to for a while, as Dean Ambrose will take on what Seth Rollins calls his business associate, Seth Rollins, as these two pretty big hatred for each other now. These two were part of the Shield, a group that dominated the WWE for the last year and a half. Finally, Seth Rollins turned his back on Dean Ambrose and broke what Dean Ambrose calls a great friendship, and what Seth Rollins calls, like I just mentioned, business partners. Called them Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns business partners, and they wouldn't mean anything to him. He's the one who started the Shield. He can end the Shield, is what he was saying. For the first time since the Shield had been broken up now, Dean Ambrose can get his hands on him in a match. I do believe it's going to be a very, very good match. Probably a pretty long one as well. I believe there's probably going to be some weapons probably involved at some point here. I believe they should make this no DQ match. That'd be awesome if they did that. But just because this ain't a no DQ match, I do believe Seth Rollins is going to win this match. Yes, he is Mr. Money in the Bank. That's probably one little bit of reason too. But another thing is he's got the authority on his side. Somehow, I believe Triple H is going to get involved in this one and do something to Dean Ambrose to distract him somehow, and Seth Rollins is going to get the curb stomp on him and beat him. So I'm expecting this rivalry to continue on, probably into SummerSlam, to where we'll see a more extreme match, like a no disqualification match. But again, Seth Rollins, I think, is going to win. And now we head to our main event of the night, the big match, the fatal four-way for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, as our champion John Cena will take on Roman Reigns, Kane, and Randy Orton. Now, if you didn't watch this Monday, these four were in a 2-on-3 handicap match, as Seth Rollins was with Kane and Randy Orton. At the end of the match, Kane and Orton were beating up on John Cena. And while Kane went to go hit John Cena, he accidentally, Cena dodged out of the way and hit Randy. He hit Randy Orton instead. And then when Roman Reigns tried to come in and spear Kane, Reigns speared John Cena, and then Kane chokeslammed Roman Reigns. Then Randy Orton, who wasn't happy about the punch in the face from Kane, RKO'd Kane, so he pretty much had a bunch of bodies just laying in the ring. Orton, thinking he's the last one alive, celebrating, doing his signature move, of course everybody knows. And the corner turnbuckle, he gets off the turnbuckle, turns around, Roman Reigns is sitting there waiting for him, and he spears him, and Roman Reigns remained the last man standing. So as now the Authority, who thought they had Randy Orton and Kane on the same side, you can tell they're not going to be fighting for each other coming this Sunday. You know Roman Reigns and John Cena are going to be fighting for each other this Sunday. So finally we're going to have that all versus everybody, winner takes all kind of match here. There's no teams in this one. I believe this one's going to be a very interesting match. It's possible that we don't know who's going to win, because Roman Reigns, he's a big guy, everybody loves him. Randy Orton's kind of the bad guy. He's had the titles before. He's kind of the main title guy for a bad guy. Kane, actually, I can kind of try to eliminate Kane. I just don't see him winning the championship ever again. He's just kind of like a player in the game for the Authority. And then you have John Cena, the guy that the kids love, the adults hate, kind of a mixed feelings for him. But I do believe in this one, John Cena is going to win the championship back and remain the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Because one, he's only had it for a couple weeks now. There's no way he's going to lose it just like that. He is the face of the company right now, with Daniel Bryan being out right now. I gotta see him holding the titles going into SummerSlam. But the thing that interests me is, what is Plan B? And we know Plan B is probably the Money in the Bank being cashed in for Seth Rollins after the match, possibly if John Cena is hurt after this. But when on Monday night, Paul Heyman came to the Authority and said, "I have Plan C." And if I'm getting Plan C right, I think I know what he is talking about. I believe after this match we're going to see the return of the man who put the 1 in 21-1, Brock Lesnar, coming back. And with the next pay-per-view being SummerSlam, I think I got the prediction for the next main event. This is just my guess right here, right now. But John Cena's going to win this match. Brock Lesnar's going to come out. He's going to be Plan C and beat up on John Cena, and he's going to probably become the #1 contender against John Cena at SummerSlam. So that is my prediction right here for the end of that match. I do believe Cena's going to win, but he might get hurt pretty bad, and maybe Brock Lesnar comes out, beats him up, and Seth Rollins tries to come in and cash in the Money in the Bank. Who knows? But we will find out Sunday, as that is it for my Battleground preview. You can watch Battleground this Sunday, July 20th at 8 o'clock on WWE Network. If you don't own WWE Network, I highly recommend you get it. It is awesome. I love it. You can watch any kind of WWE content anytime you want. Old pay-per-views. You can get every pay-per-view for every pay-per-view you just get for the entire year and forever for only $10 a month. I mean, it's really worth it. So if you don't have it, I recommend you get it. If you guys could also please like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be awesome. I'd love that. And also, if you could just please follow my Twitter account where I try to update you on what's going on in WWE. Follow me at News Giraffe. I would really appreciate if you guys follow that, and hopefully I can keep you guys up to date with what's going on. I'd also like to hear you guys' comments underneath the video here. Who do you think is going to win at Battleground? What matches are you excited about? What titles do you think are going to change? I'd like to hear what you guys got to say. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a great day.